Hello and welcome to another game of Dota 2. It's the second game of StarLadder Season 5. And we are here with Team Empire and Power Rangers. Now, Empire is of course a team that we've seen in the last couple of offline finals in Kiev. Power Rangers, we know them, we've seen them. But they actually spent their first match here in the Star Series, being in Pro Series before this. They came through either the qualifiers or the regulation matches. Not entirely sure, but if you watch my stream more often, you have seen them pulling off amazing performances. It was actually in the qualifiers. They made it through in the qualifiers. So they have pulled off some amazing things. And that was mostly... I'm really hoping we're going to see this. There's two things I'm going to hope. I'm sorry, I'm jumping off track straight away. Doesn't matter. There's two things I really want to see in this game. I want to see Cat playing Wisp solo mid. We have seen that in the qualifiers, and it was very enjoyable to watch, and it worked, because otherwise, you know, it was best out of one. They had to win every single game. It worked. It was great, and it was, I mean, I'm holding up my two thumbs right now, but you can't see it because there's no cam. Oh, another thing that I want to see is Scandal's Silencer. Silencer's not banned. Wisp is not banned. Both are still in. We have Undying, Lone Druid, Bane, and the Killings being banned out. Power Rangers banning specifically against Empire. Don't want to be dealing with the funny Killings. Don't want to be dealing with the Bane. They feel like they can deal with the rest. Nyx Assassins doing Darkseer, Batrider, Silencer, Wisp.
10
I'm excited.
Remaining.
Hope you are too. Quick. What's... I don't remember the word. Disclaimer.
Remaining.
Quick disclaimer. So, two things. One. Or maybe three things. There's hello bed writing. So we have got me casting in an empty apartment, so I might have this whole hollow sound behind me since there's nothing much in the room anymore, since I'm in the middle of moving. That also means that I am still with the same internet as I had before, so I might actually have some issue with that. So far, fingers crossed, nothing happened just yet, but I'm just saying that just to make sure that you know that it could happen, but I will be right back afterwards if I would drop. Having said that, tomorrow I'm actually going to move my entire PC over to the new house, since tomorrow morning should be the time when my internet gets installed, so I should be having no more issues ever again. But that was just disclaimer. Another disclaimer is that I haven't casted yet for a while, so I might be a bit rusty. But
Radiant team pick.
yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that as I get my back up to speed again with the first day of StarLadder. It's gonna be StarLadder all over the place for the next couple of days, months, I hope even. With never-ending casts. I know, it sounds really depressing, but it's actually really fun. So, anyway, that's my disclaimer. They went through these picks really fast. We still see Darkseer, Keeper of Light picked up by Empire as well. I'm a bit disappointed, no
10 seconds
Silencer.
remaining.
There's still a Wisp though, we can still have solo mid Wisp. Nyx
5
Assassin picked up
seconds
as well. I do
remaining.
believe that Power Rangers are getting exactly what they want. Now the question is, are they going to pick up Silencer or are they going to ban it out? And I mean, Nyx Assassin is probably going to be played as a support here. So do they already want to pick up a carry or do they want to pick up a solo lane? And actually, yes, we are going to see a Wisp solo mid. Unless they go like awkward, well not really awkward, but you know, making me feel awkward, pick up as Nyx Assassin solo mid. We have seen that done before as well, but Wisp solo mid. And I'm really excited because, I mean, okay, we saw it in the seen it in the qualifiers for the StarLadder, but I mean, there's a reason they went through the qualifiers. They were better than the rest that was in the qualifiers. That's the way it goes, or at least in those best out of one games. But they're up against Team Empire. Hello, Empire, one of the top-notch teams in Europe right now, and have been for a while. And Scandal is not someone you want to underestimate.
5 seconds
So I'm
remaining.
really curious how they're gonna be doing Wisp mid against Scandal. We'll see. We'll see.
Radiant team.
We're gonna have Magnus. It's gonna be banned out by Empire as Anti-Mage gets banned out by Power Rangers. So for Empire, they have got themselves two solo lanes and a support. So Darkseer and Batrider, both heroes, can be going into the solo lane. And Keeper of Light usually picked up as support. So they need still their carry. So we're gonna see Power Rangers banning out some of the carries. And maybe a jungle hero, depending on if they really want to do that. If Power Rangers want to ban it out, I mean, I'm not sure if they really are too afraid of a jungle hero. I mean, the jungle hero is not really too nice to have if you're up against a Wisp. With Wisp something combination. And why is Silencer skipped? I'm still hoping so that there will be a Silencer. And then there will be Darkseer in the jungle, Bedrider on a solo off lane, Keeper of the Light with some kind of dual lane, and then Silencer mid. I've got it all figured out for Empire. We just have to hope that they are actually going to be doing that. Anyway, it's a lifestealer that gets banned out again. I mean, that's one thing that you don't want to face with the Bedrider infested jumping in. So they're just banning out carries. So far, Empire, they ban out the Magnus and the Chaos Knight. I mean, Chaos Knight, of course, the combinations they have with the Wisp. And they're probably right now, I'm not really sure what they are expecting. Because, you know, normally when you see the lineup that Power Rangers has, you're thinking, you know what, Nyx Assassin mid, probably. If you have all of those 3 heroes in the same team, Nyx Assassin mid would be a logical option. But, I mean, I wonder if they have done their homework. I hope so. Or maybe I don't hope so that they'll be surprised by a Wisp solo mid. I really hope they're gonna do that, by the way. I'm gonna look like such a fool if they don't. Anyways. So yeah, if they are expecting a Nyx Assassin mid and 2 supports there, they're gonna be banning out the carries indeed, and the carries that work well together with the Wisp and the Nyx Assassin. So you have the double stuns being banned out, and the Sven they're also out of there. I mean, you know, in theory Tiny would still be there. I don't think we're gonna see a Tiny though. Kind of curious to see what they're gonna be picking up next. As I do believe they had a very solid lineup, as in these 3 heroes, or at least 2 of them, with a Wisp and a Shadow Demon and 2 otherwise, but the 2 other ones I can't really recall, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Power Rangers, last hero that they can ban out will be a Phantom Lancer perhaps. Phantom Lancer, Keeper of Light, hero combination, that's pretty annoying. I'm not gonna say difficult, it's just really annoying.
10 seconds remaining.
But
5 seconds remaining.
Or maybe they're gonna ban out Silencer. I'm hoping the Silencer will get picked up.
Reserve time.
I know that you want that too. You want that too, right? Right? Yes. Cool. I'm gonna just do this one. And give me solo mid lane Wisp. Okay, you know, first give me a ban so that we can actually continue with the picks, because I'm quite curious to see if Phantom Lancer is going to be picked up by Empire. I mean, Phantom Lancer is a hero that Empire is not really using that often, if I recall correctly. I mean, they're still going to be able to have a Phonic Darkseer or Phonic Bedrider. I mean, yeah, they ban out his Clinks, but you can't ban out everything that Phonic is really good at playing. But yeah, that's yeah, they're taking their time actually. Only 30 seconds left, but they really want to ban out something that will make useful, unless someone disconnected, but I don't know, that's not the case. Just checking, you never know, right? It's not the case so far. Maybe someone chatted something. Nope, nope, nope. They're just thinking about this. They're just really not sure. It happens. Weaver. Well, we have seen Weaver picked up before by Empire. And hello, Silencer! Okay, so we're gonna hopefully then see I'm hope that Scandal will be playing Silencer, and then Scandal mid, and a Darkseer in the jungle, Bedrider offlane, Keeper of the Light together with something that's gonna be picked up last. Yep. I'm sorry, I'm almost too excited to talk right now, so it's cool. I'm not going to be able to say that much useful stuff about Silencer in game. I mean, I've seen Virtus Pro played a bit in team matchmaking that I was watching last Sunday, I believe.
5 seconds remaining.
But I haven't seen him in competitive play. I have not really played Dota 1 or followed Dota 1 competitively at all. And there's a Phantom Lancer picked up by Power Rangers just to make sure that Empire doesn't pick it up. And of course, I mean, they can make their own extra illusions, and Wisp Phantom Lancer is actually pretty nice as well. So that's gonna be that pretty nice combination they have also. But Silencer, I mean, whew, yeah. Give us Silencer. I mean, we've seen him in pubs, right? We've seen him being all strong in pubs and strong on the lane and strong for team fight lineups, or against team fight lineups, I should say.
5 seconds remaining.
But how is he gonna work out for Empire here?
Reserve time.
We'll find out. We shall find out. Empire are gonna go to their last pick. Will it still be a carry, or will they play Silencer as a carry? I mean, now that they know they're up against a Phantom Lancer, they have got like a couple of options, of course. Do they want to make it early game? So then just make sure that they don't have to deal with a fat Phantom Lancer at some point? Or do they want to have something that actually counters? I mean, Phantom Lancer is a hero that Empire is not really using that often. I mean, normally when you see the lineup that Power Rangers has, you're thinking, you know what, Nyx Assassin mid, probably. If you have all of those 3 heroes in the same team, Nyx Assassin mid would be a logical option. But, I mean, you know, in theory Tiny would still be there. So I'm just gonna hope that they don't have something that actually counters the Phantom Lancer, like pick up a what is it? Faceless Void, perhaps. Could be an option. They're also making sure that their bonus time is used. For the people wondering, by the way, because I know there's a lot of extra people joined and are wondering what kind of casters there will be for StarLadder. Actually, StarLadder is able to be casted by a lot of people. For official English cast, there is Join Dota, Beyond the Summit, and myself. Now, Join Dota has got Toby, of course, he's feeling a bit under the weather, so he's gonna, I believe he's just making sure that he gets everything out of his system before continuing casting the defense tomorrow. But he will be casting StarLadder, just like Beyond the Summit. It will actually be God's casting the first couple of weeks because LD is visiting his family. But there will be extra English casters. They could cast today as well, but they opted not to. But I am here anyway, and there is also community casters, as in this. You are allowed. They are allowed to cast using the Dota 2 TV ticket. And I am aware of only one English one that's doing that right now, which is Baskip on Twitch TV as well. So you can check his English cast out using the Dota TV in-game client as well. So that's the whole story. So there's going to be 3 official English casts. I mean, not everybody will be there all the time, and you know, accidentally today is only me, unfortunately for you, or at least official cast. As I just said, there's more options of community casters, and you know, you have all the picks in the world later on as the time progresses and as the more I don't know, the more high-profile games come out, perhaps. Anyways, we have got ourselves a Queen of Pain picked up by PR, which is making me sad because it. Oh no, he is doing it. He's doing it. I was gonna say, which is making me sad because we might not see a Wisp mid, but we are gonna see a Wisp mid. Thank you. It is the Brewmaster that I picked up by Goblak, so that's gonna be a support brew most likely, as Goblak is normally playing the support role. But let's see who's playing what. So Phonic is gonna be playing his Bat Rider. We've seen it before, and oh look the dog. And yeah, he's gonna be probably go solo safe lane. We're gonna see an aggressive tri lane with Silent playing the Keeper of the Light. It will be the Silencer played by Blow Your Brain, so unfortunately not Scandal Silencer, even though, you know, I think everybody has seen that screenshot of Scandal just playing Silencer all the time. But yeah, it's gonna be Blow Your Brain playing that one. It will also be Gob, like I said, on the Brewmaster, and that will leave Scandal on the Darkseer going towards the mid lane. And let's see everything for Power Rangers here. We have got CHS HRCT playing the Nyx Assassin. It will be Nee playing the Shadow Demon. It will be Moonlight on the Phantom Lancer. In the mid lane, we indeed have Cat playing the Wisp, and that will leave ZXC playing the Queen of Pain, looking to be going on the off lane. And we have seen Queen of Pain off lanes before. It's just been a while, but it could work out, especially if they expect just a solo Bat Rider there. I mean, then you have a combination, combination of heroes that's normally solo middle, but then top, Bat Rider versus Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, of course, has her blink. She's going to be just fine with that. But yeah, it will be cut. I'm sorry, I'm going to be sticking mid for a lot because I'm really curious to see how this is going to work out. We've seen it work out for Power Rangers in the past, but that were against different caliber teams. They're up against Empire this time, so I'm kind of curious to see how Scandal will deal with this one. We'll find out soon enough, though. We'll find out soon enough. I mean, the Iron Shells are not going to be too much of a nuisance to the Wisp. I mean, he's got the range, so he's going to be fairly fine. The only thing that he has to worry about is the lane getting continuously pushed and then having to tank up the creeps, which is something that a Wisp is not really too confident in doing, as in he is fairly squishy. But that's why he's going to go for a fast bottle. That's why he already got a Gauntlets of Strength 2, actually, just to get some extra HP back. And so he is not going to be that helpless just yet. As we have, of course, an aggressive tri-lane from Empire on this bottom lane, and already placing an aggressive ward as well, so knowing exactly what is going on. Gonna see Nini trying to stack, and Godlike just making sure that's not gonna be happening. Cool Rabbit, Illuminate, gonna hit the Nyx Assassin, who hasn't got his Spike Carapace, so can't do anything about that just yet. But yeah, the thing about an aggressive tri-lane is, of course, that you have to be aggressive, and you have to try to get some kills. Though for Empire, that's not always the case, as we all know that if Empire is having an aggressive tri-lane, is mostly to distract the opponent team to let Phonic just free from Godlike. Might have overextended here. He's a tree, gonna try to get himself out. Illuminate will make sure that there's a safe exit for Godlike, but that's something. I mean, That was dangerous. He was almost blocked there, but the eating of the tree gave him a passage to actually get himself out again. But that's dangerous. That is very dangerous. But that Illuminate, of course, helping out a lot, and that's going to be the most annoying spam ever. And is of course Silencer, a hero that is known to be strong on the lane. Also, Last Word is really strong and really annoying as well. So we're going to see how they're going to be dealing with this, and if he's going to actually be able to get a kill with that. Hopefully for him, of course, the first blood as we have on top lane. I mean, I'm not gonna spend too much time watching the top lane because in theory both of these should be fine. If you're asking me where can we expect first blood, I would actually say bottom, but the thing about it is we have seen Empire doing everything before, as in we've seen them getting kills where they shouldn't have gotten them. We've seen Power Rangers do the same actually in the games that we have seen them play with. So I mean, the thing about it is that it can happen anywhere. These teams are very good at capitalizing on the other team's mistakes. So we're just gonna have to hope that it's not gonna be happening somewhere where the camera is at that time. Well, of course I'm gonna make sure that we won't miss it anyway, but you know, it's nice. Anyways. Bottom lane, someone where we are expecting something. So far it's just ability spam. I mean, the Illuminate coming through constantly from the Keeper of the Light. Let's see, we're gonna have a smoke up. There's gonna be Sharfik, what am I saying? It's gonna be Scandal who's gonna be in trouble there. They walk past the board, but that's okay. Regen rune activated by Scandal already. So he's backed up to full health, so they know they don't have to deal with that one. They have got a disruption, they've got an impale. They need to find him though, and he's already gone. He sees them and he is gonna be safe. In the meantime, that means that Empire now knows that this bottom lane is left empty, or at least Phantom Lancer is by himself. Getting some extra experience from that one, but it looks like they're not even gonna try to go on that one. Just backing off, knowing that people are now gonna come from the side. And of course backing up with the creep grab is pushing out that as well. In the meantime, we take a quick look at the Queen of Pain. 4 stacks of sticky napalm, really annoying. Making her turn rate very slow, so making her blink very slow with that. She's 10 for 2, with Funnick being on 20 for 5, so got double the amount of last hits there. Scandal in the meantime, 25 for 4. He is highest on top of that list of last hits, and the nice right now, with Wisp being on 13 for 3. But he is getting the levels, and that's something that we know that's most important for the Wisp. That's why he's normally a support. He doesn't need that much for him to be useful. But with that level 6, he will definitely be useful, and we'll definitely see him trying to get up some kills there, as it might take a bit longer for Scandal to try and do that. He does have enough money for a bottle, and apparently doesn't want to go for it. Maybe he wants to go for a urn or something like that. We'll see what he wants to go for. Actually, he purchased something. Career? That is the bottle. That's the bottle, yeah, that's him. His bottle. That is. In the meantime, it looks like Empire is just making sure that all the sacks and pools are gonna fail from Power Rangers. And a pause! Oh. So if I'm not focused enough to try and not miss the last hit to begin with. Huh? Yeah. Okay. But yeah. That's I mean, I think the moment that we see a first blood is not just gonna be a first blood. If it's gonna be a Wisp TP in, they will try to go for a 4-on-3 fight right here, and hopefully everybody that TP's in for Power Rangers, as in for, against Power Rangers, will be too late for Power Rangers. You get my drift. And that would mean that they, if they get a successful gank here on the bottom lane with Wisp helping out, they might be able to get ahead on this tri lane and then try to shut down also. Oh, look at that annoyance. They might be able to also shut down Funnick a bit on the top lane, because I mean that's one thing that I said earlier as well. Funnick,
thank you.
He is getting free roam. He's actually level 6. He could TP in somewhere and do something, as he already tried to get in for a blink, but the turn rate, even with 4 stacks, was still enough for ZXC to get himself out of that place. But it's gonna be tricky for him. He does have 10 stick charges though, so again, he should not die, in theory. We'll find out, as we do have also Kat being level 6, so we might see him TPing soon, as he's got his Mill Talisman as well. He's got an empty bottle, though, might want to have a full one. Exclamation marks coming out. And they want to go for this. They still do. Disruption, trying to start things off. Soul Catcher up on there as well. Impale as well, flying through. Where's the Wisp? Nowhere the Wisp. Goblack's trouble. Here comes the Wisp, and it's Goblack that goes down. Kat picks up that kill. And Below Your Brain and also Silent getting themselves out of that place. 6 seconds before Kat's back towards the middle lane. In the meantime, Darkseer is going to be too late to join the action. He is picking up a double damage rune though, but that is what I was expecting. We do have Curse still up on Shadow Demon, who's actually taking quite a bit of damage from that, but we'll have to go back to base there again. But that's the thing that I was talking about. And the thing about a Wisp is that you can just, as a Wisp, TP somewhere, get a kill somewhere, and, you know, get back to your lane and not miss any farm. Oops, camera work. So that's the first blood being done. Going in favor of Power Rangers and indeed TPing there to turn the tri lane around. I mean, basically, this aggressive tri lane from Empire, for the tri lane on itself, it's not working out. Now we do know that their agenda is to have Funnic freeform. Part of their agenda, and I mean I have to say their farm is definitely not bad. Blow Your Brain has got 27 for 4, Moonlight only 17 for 1, so that's still a big difference there, and still all 3 lanes last hit rights are going in their favor, so we cannot say it's going bad, but it's not ideal, let's just put it at that. And we can just wait until Cat has his ultimate up again. He's got his bottle charges, we'll drink them all, and then we'll maybe try to go for something again, maybe actually try to go towards the top lane and shut Funnic down. We'll see what he's trying to do, as he still has 1 bottle charge. Might be wanting to do it only after the lane is pushed out here again, as we do see Scandal going again for that 8-minute rune perhaps, if he's lucky, or just going ward. Just going ward. I was gonna say going towards the bottom lane, but nope, just going to ward. And search himself back, as Gotta scores his soul ring to spam out those iron shells to make sure the lane continuously gets pushed out. So if Cat TPs somewhere, he's gonna get punished because the tower is gonna get pushed. At the same time, if Cat gets a kill at that, might be worth it, depending on who they kill, of course. Something that's pretty important actually. So in the meantime, Queen of Pain not leaving the lane just yet, has, oh wait a second, Illuminate flying through, and Nyx Assassin still being safe, but they want to go for it. And I expect Carapace stunning up Blow Your Brain for a second there. They want to go for this. TP incoming from the Queen of Pain as well. Disruption, Soul Catcher on there. Impale, Silencer. I don't think you're gonna live. Blow Your Brain, trouble for him, and he indeed drops. Moonlight picking up the kill as on the backside. Cat comes in, picks up the kill on the Keeper of Light, as Silencer still managed to get the Shadow Demon with this curse. Goblik now gonna go down for the second time this game. That is a 3-to-1 trade. So worth it for Power Rangers, all the TPs coming out, and basically only really 1 TP being used for that, of course, Queen of Pain. But Cat just came in there, got a kill, and got back towards the middle lane. I hate to say, I'm a fangirl of this strat. Of the Wisp mid strat. I mean, we've seen it being done. It's not, I mean, we've seen it being done by Dendy before, and it worked out for him as well at that time, so I mean, it's not something spectacular new, but it just does make for some nice dynamic to watch a game and just have action and unexpected action and expected action all over the game. And if it's one thing I like, it's like that type of game. So a Wisp solo creates a game type that I like. Let's just put it that way.
Top tower has fallen.
And of course, I mean, we're gonna see Empire trying to find a way to deal with that. They actually put Blow Your Brain mid. He needs to have some levels. He needs to have that level 6. He's gonna annoy Cat here a bit. Well, quite a bit actually. Yeah, that's painful. But yeah, he needs to have the level 6 because, I mean, his ultimate there, his silence, would have saved his life. Would have saved that team fight. But that's the thing, if your aggressive tri-lane is not working out as intended, like you might get farm, etc., but you are getting behind on levels if you don't get kills. And that's hurting them right now. I mean, if we look at the experience graph, we do see it in favor of Power Rangers. Not by as much. As Disruption, Soul Catcher on there. Here also comes the Wisp Impale going off. Oh, Silencer so dead. And hello, Cat. Welcome to the fight, as Blow Your Brain is going to be able to get away from that place. Cat will be TPing back soon as well. And I mean, Cat's got 3 for 0 for 1. He's only not been in one of the kills, but he actually was there still when that kill happened on that bottom lane. In the meantime, of course, the levels, I mean, this tri-lane for Power Rangers is not that ideal. I mean, yes, they're getting kills, but their experience on this tri-lane is not as much. They do have a Phantom Lancer, which is level 7. I mean, if we look at the level difference between the players... Oh, wait a second. Lasso. Funnic coming in. Disruption helping out. Here comes Goblik. Trying to land a collapse. Shadow Demon, though. Stick Charge is helping out. He's still standing in the fire. Knows he's gonna die, but still did as much as he could to the Brewmaster. Funnic will also take a dive there. Queen of Pain coming in, action all around as Blow Your Brain and Silent back off because, you know, they don't want to die. I don't blame them for that one. Hello, Dagon. Oh, I should have known that because I did the same thing before that also. I mean, if you're out leveling your opponents, by quite a bit. I mean, he is one of the highest levels in the game. And you pick up a Dagon, I mean, it does so much burst damage. It's so annoying to deal with that. And one thing, of course, that we have to keep in mind, that you can still do that if you're silenced. So a great thing to have is he just gives Moonlight a bit of extra mana, and they actually want to go for this. There goes the Lance. There goes the Dagon, actually. Mega kill for Cat. Illuminate doesn't do anything. And I mean, we still don't have Brewmaster level 6. That's also, I mean, team fight wise, they need that. They need that Darkseer to be in fights. He actually has not been in fights. Scandal 0-0-0. Did pick up a mechanism though, pretty important. He's gonna find Cat there. Is he actually gonna try to, we tried to vacuum up the high ground, can't do it though. Goblak, Trouble, Lance hitting, up on Silent, he goes down, here comes a blink in, is it gonna be a lasso? No lasso. There is a lasso, at least it's off cooldown right now, but I don't think he wants to use it, he just kills it off. It is Funny that picks up the kill, so Empire getting the 3rd kill of the game so far, with Funny getting 2 of those. But yeah, this is, I mean, if you look at this lineup late game, you still see a Phantom Lancer on one team, and we know what Phantom Lancer can do. You see a Silencer as a carry on the other team, and we've not seen Silencer that much, especially not up on a Phantom Lancer if you counter that, and they want to take it, they want to go for this fight. Spirits hitting, Godlike Trouble, here comes the last 2, gonna hit on Cat, they really want to kill him off, there comes the split, Cat still alive for now. Sonic Wave going through as well, though a Shadow Demon, Bad Rider goes down, and Cat for the first time drops as well to Godlike's ultimate. We're gonna see Moonlight trying to do what he can, still has a Lance if he wants to. It is Blow Your Brain that drops from the Impale on the sideline. Scandal still alive for now, as Brewmaster actually dropped. Queen of Pain getting that one. ZXC, is he gonna be able to do something? He could blink, but nah, not too risky. Too risky. It is too much, so that's gonna be Power Rangers. I mean, they still get ahead on kills, but they did lose Cat for the first time in the game, and that's just not that ideal. I mean, their strategy for now relies on Cat getting ahead and just, you know, a snowballing wisp. It can happen, it can happen. Normally you don't, well, wow, that was unintended pun. Oh my god. I'm sorry if it was a really good pun, but my puns normally are not that good. So, but it's a wisp. You don't normally see a snowballing wisp or a carry wisp at that, but this is. And yeah, they kind of rely on that. Sorry, let's just drop the net worth because that's a bit more important right now than the levels, even though levels are still fairly important, but you've seen those for a while right now. Oh, top lane Trouble. It's gonna be Blow Your Brain that goes down. Wisp TP helping out. Bad Rider Funny coming in. 8 seconds until he has his TP up, but that won't matter. It will be Cat that will leave together with the Queen of Pain. Especially since Scandal came in. Scandal, who actually has got 3 assists right now, so he's been in kills. Yay! Graphs, for the people that are asking in chat, my bad, is gonna be 3k gold in favor of Empire, and that's just because they've been farming more. That's because Phonic has been farming more, but it is going up. We still have, of course, also 1 tower going down in favor of Empire, so that's like 1.5k gold. That is something that is still on the floor for Power Rangers as they pick up a Brewmaster mid, not even with a... not even with a TP, but just probably CXC jumping in there, getting the Featherstone up there, and no time for him to get away. In the meantime, there's also almost a tower going down here in this bottom lane. Impale from the side, and Blow Your Brain again. He is getting picked up all over the place. And that was Vendetta, of course, from the Nyx Assassin helping out, but jeez. Wow, I'm almost wanting to start talking Dutch. Anyways. Yeah. So that's Blow Your Brain, who's really not having a fun game right now. He has died 5 times. He is the main carry of Empire, and of course we've seen Phonic carry his team as well before. We've seen a teamwork, and they've got the team fight. Oh, definitely they can still do this. But if the game goes super late, like based on heroes alone, they're not gonna cut it. They need that. They need that perfect coordination, and they need to not let themselves get caught out by this this Wisp, who is giving some amazing plays indeed. Oh god, I'm starting to sound like a fangirl, aren't I? Shame on me, shame on me. I'm not biased. I'm not biased. Phonic picked up a Blink Dagger as he did probably a bit ago already. But they still want to go for that. Exclamation mark coming up from the Nyx. As he finds actually someone else, it's Scandal with the Vendetta on. Might be able to do something here, or maybe he picks up Silent. I mean, he can probably do that by himself, but does he really want to go in 4 heroes? I don't think so. And he's actually backing off there, so he's not going to be able to do anything. In Empire, I mean, this is the thing that you can do. Like, if you're up against a lineup that picks you off, you stick together. It's very simple. It's not ideal. Not ideal by any stretch, but sometimes it's needed, and you can just go for 5-man Dota. I mean, they do have a team fight, so they can try to go for this, and it might actually work. Blink in, last two, and they pick up the Shadow Demon. No hope for him. Disruption actually gives hope for him, but a Vacuum back in there, and it's Scandal that picks up the kill. Now Nixus has some trouble. There comes Cat as well, trying to do something. As we do have them trying to stay alive, but it's gonna be tough to do that. Cat's gonna be out of this place again in 2 seconds. Might actually TP here. Daggle still hits. It's Batrider that takes a lot of damage from that Impale Steel, but is able to pick up the Nyx Assassin with the help of Blow Your Brain. That's 2 kills going the way of Empire, and that is why 5-man Dota actually can work. They didn't even use the split for that. They did use the Global Silence for that one. That actually helped out a bit as well, but they're gonna get a tower on the back of this, and if you can't get ahead and kills, because apparently they can't, you might get ahead on gold, and that's when you pick up towers, and they're actually gonna try to go for this. Sentry Ward is out there, so he is not safe by any means. He can't find them. There goes the Flame Break as well. The Brewmaster split happens in the sideline. We see Queen of Pain taking a lot of damage there as Nyx Assassin still drops Tornado up on the Phantom Lancer. Sonic Wave hits up on Silent, almost going down, but is still able to just spam those Illuminates out. It's Queen of Pain able to blink herself out. Wisp and the Tornado as well can't do anything for the time being. Keeper of Light still drops from the Spirit of Cat. Can they find anybody else? Blink in there. Tether Stun doesn't hit, but they might be able to pick up Blow Your Brain. He gets surge forward, should be able to be saved. He's actually going to TP out of that place. Phantom Lancer now back as well, but I mean, you saw that. There was a good team fight from Power Rangers. I mean, they had stuff going for them. They were all there, but it's just Empire's coordination and their disables. They didn't want to fight. Well, after the Brewmaster ulti was almost out, they said, you know what, we don't want to fight anymore, so they just disabled everybody and could walk themselves out of that place. Okay, Keeper of Light couldn't, but then again, Keeper of Light was standing right there. And that's not really an ideal place to stand if you want to run away from someone. So it is a good fight for Empire for sure. And they picked up the tower with that as well. So more gold going their way. And as said, I mean, that's the thing that you can do. They are 2k gold ahead with 1 tower difference. And they're going to try to maybe pick up the Wisp. The Blink in. That last two Cat. Can he get away? Silence there as well. And I don't think there's any hope for him. He gets dropped so fast. Overextension. No vision up for him. He just walked up there thinking they were not there. But they were ready for him. They were anticipating on that move, and Cat dies for the 3rd time this game. 2nd time, actually, this game. Sorry. It is a mechanism that's going to be built up by him. We do have Phantom Lancer going for the Fusel Blade. Nothing really too spectacular. 4 staff up on Blow Your Brain. Quite interesting to see what his build is going to be, but 4 staff is, I mean, it's basically good on everybody. I'm a 4 staff fan. So yeah, it's a great thing to have more intelligence, more movability, and I mean it's a carry that has to have some kind of movement thing or escapability. So it's a good item to have there. Let's see, for the rest we have got Godlike, of course. He was a supportive Brewmaster, but he's now being forced into a role where he also has to take a lot of farm here because they're gonna need it. The longer the game goes on, the more important those other heroes are gonna be. So they need that Brewmaster to be farming a bit more. So I'm hoping that he's gonna be getting a Blink Dagger at some point, or at least hoping that for him. Darkseer, Scandal's also got a mechanism, so mechanism both teams. We already saw that mechanism actually earlier already. Picked up a point booster as well. We'll see what he makes with that one, as we already saw the Batrider and now also the Gem of True Sight. They really want to make sure that vision is gone. I mean, Power Rangers, they've got a ganking lineup. If it's one thing that you need, it's and having people by themselves, which for now is not really possible because Empire has been going together for a long time. For a while now, and also have vision, and Phonic is just gonna make sure that that doesn't matter at all anymore. They won't have vision, as well as of course there's a Vendetta and there's a double walk that he can counter with that, so it's just a very good item to have overall. The earlier you get it, the better, the more you can counter your opposing team, because of course Nyx Assassin, I mean, he has to have those ganks, he has to make sure that he gets that those kills up for the gold. I mean, that's what you normally would expect. In this way, you can't do it. You can't sneak up on anybody. He can't initiate with that Impale from an invisible position. Blow Your Brain picks up the Aegis, and they actually smoke up and surge forward. They want to go for something. Oh, ZXC pops his BKB, gets silenced. That doesn't hit, but the Sonic Wave over 2! Impale hit on 3. Dagon helping out Godlike. Can he still split? He needs to split. He gets to split. Silent already going down, as we also see the Aegis being popped. Now Moonlight trouble for him. He cannot double walk anymore. The burn from the fire pan actually hurting him quite a lot. Curse still hits, doesn't matter. It is the Bat Rider that goes down, but still after picking up the Phantom Lance, still Blow Your Brain still alive. We'll be able to pick up Cat at least. Blow Your Brain and Godlike doing what they can. Gem on the floor will be defended. And that is 3 for 3. And one thing, of course, that has to be noted is 3 for 3, and they picked up the Aegis. So the Aegis is gone still. Silencer still alive at that, by the way, but it is it was a fight that I have to say is in favor of Power Rangers. I mean, yes, they lost their Phantom Lancer. That's really not a good thing, but they picked up the Aegis and still managed to get 3 kills out of that. Of course, in total, Empire getting the Aegis in general would be better for them, but it's well, in that sense, let's just let the gold graph tell the story. It's being kept fairly even. Experience graph, it was in favor of Power Rangers. They were dominating the kills, but right now Empire is taking it back by just being together all the time. And having said that, we do see Silent by himself. Now, he's not visible right now because, you know, there's no vision there, but he has to be very careful. I mean, they thrive on that grouping up thing right now. They have got the team fight, or would have if it got like at his ultimate up again. And the Dark Seer Wall, of course, almost up again as well. But yeah, we're gonna see them sticking a bit more still more together. At least that's the thing that I believe they should be doing. As Phantom Lancer is gonna have to try to get bigger and bigger. I mean, right now he is getting behind. I mean, the Queen of Pain is still doing nice. We saw her BKB was actually able to stay alive for a very long time, even though the lasso was used on her. But she could just keep standing in those flames of Phonic because he had that BKB on, so he was able to land a perfect sonic wave out on those impaled targets. I mean, that was... They might not be that good at the team fight abilities compared, but having that going for them, that impale, that made them be able to not lose that fight massively. That was just a good play from them, as the Moonlight is just continuing to farm. It's going to actually have some support, but at the same time, Empire thinking, you know what, we don't want the farming Phantom Lancer here, and we also don't want our tier 1 to go down. Scandal already there, has got his mechanism off cooldown, as well as his Dark Seer Wall. Question is, are they actually going to be able to take this fight, or do they actually want to take this fight? That's the question. We have 5 people here from Power Rangers, soon to be 5 people from Empire on the top lane as well. We do see Godlike indeed building towards that Blink Dagger, 1200 gold for him right now. As Phonic, of course, can still initiate, and he has got that lasso up. Good word there from Power Rangers, knowing what they're going to be up against. Queen of Pain knows exactly what she's going to be up against, and there they go. The gem is still up on there though. Oh, the impale misses! That is not good. Can they find someone else? Mana Burn up on Bat Rider, who can't use a blink for now. Curse going up, but that's just annoying so far. Vacuum back in. There's a blink. Can he find someone? No, he cannot. Sonic Wave over the top. Lasso up on Queen of Pain, but BKB is already on. Can she get away? Yes, she can. Nice impale again. Illuminate flying through, but not doing anything, as Nyx Assassin now in trouble, trying to get himself out. Still goes down. First one to go down in this fight. And it's gonna be the Shadow Demon. 4 staffs all over the place. Shadow Demon in trouble, but will be able to be kept alive. And that's, I mean... Ooh, Illuminate's just, yeah, it's just annoying. Are they actually gonna TP in there? They could do. They don't have mana, actually. They want to. They're gonna. They don't have a Sonic Wave anymore, though. Nah, they're gonna go for this one then. Exclamation marks everywhere. So yeah, there they go. Blow Your Brain. Trouble. Knows that someone's coming in for him. He doesn't have any escape. 4 staff will help out, but will not be enough. And he goes down. Godlike coming in though. He has a split, but he doesn't want to go into there. I mean, Nair will be out of there soon. 2 seconds, so that's doable. So at least Power Rangers still get some kill out of the back of that. I mean, they have this great initiation, as in they dodged everything from Empire. Empire couldn't get their foot in the door, so to speak. They did pick up the Nyx Assassin, who was just a bit too ballsy there with his Spike Carapace on cooldown, but only the Nyx going down there with that, it's still not bad, and picking up the Silencer in return is definitely good. Phonic being invisible with the Gem of Truth also, and they want to go for Silent. Phonic has got his lasso though, looking for a target. Oh, now he sees him. Blinding light going through, actually knocks them away from the Bat Rider, who's gonna be out of there as well. Phonic just gonna be safe for now. And is also not gonna get a lasso. Is there also... No. It's just Phonic with a Gem of True Sight, actually. You have it. The full inventory list says there's a lot of Trunk boosts up on the dire side. Scandal, Silent, and Phonic having those. We have the Rod of Aethos on the Silencer. I like it. Blow Your Brain, picking up that one. It's... I mean, I said it earlier. They have got the team fight. They've got massive disables going for them. So one thing that's also good disable, 60% slow with the Rod of Aethos. That's pretty brilliant. And I feel underestimated. I mean, we don't see it that often. I mean, ODs build it sometimes in silencers then apparently, but you don't see the item that often. Well, it gives some great control over the fight. Lasso, Nyx Assassin gonna be the target. Illuminate flying through. Sonic Wave though hits on 4. Queen of Pain coming in. There goes the global silence. Split is also there. Nyx Assassin trying to do what he can. Use this Vendetta to try and get away, but the gem is there and he's gonna be picked up. The first one to die. Flame Break helping out Cat, gonna be saved for later. As the Nyx, or the Phantom Lancer tries to get himself out, Illuminate flying through. It is the Phantom Lancer that goes down. Cat will be next unless he can tether himself away. So far so good. Goblet getting speed up there. Flame Break going through actually picks up Cat. Queen of Pain blinks out. Tower, Blow Your Brain actually goes down from that one. Shadow Demon still alive for now, but he is being chased by quite a lot. Soul Catcher up on Goblet. I'm not sure why he runs in there. He thinks Queen of Pain can save his life. Illuminate actually hurting Queen of Pain too much, and that was overextension at its finest. And that's gonna be a team wipe. Triple kill going the way of Funnick, and Funnick is doing nicely for himself. Got himself 2k gold, 4-step up on him as well, and that was Silencer, who went down to a tower, giving his life for a complete team wipe. And Shadow Demon and Queen of Pain going back in there was just a bit too much. I mean, they shouldn't have done that. Even if they would have gotten Goblet, that would not be worth it. Goblet, by the way, with that fight, has got enough gold to pick himself up a Blink Dagger, so we'll be happy with having that as Keeper of Light. Pick himself up some Bracers, more survivability in a Vitality booster. So far, so good. We also have got the Pipe up on the Darkseer. No real surprise on items just yet from anybody. Well, it's not really a surprise from the Silencer, but it's more like interesting to see. I really like the Rod of Athos. In the meantime, Cat, the advantage that they had early game with that Dagon is starting to lose its power a bit. I mean, it's still level 1 Dagon. It's 400 burst damage, but is it enough? So far, it's not improving that much anymore. I mean, he has been in 17 out of the 21 kills, which is quite a bit. I mean, that should not be underestimated. But, oh, what are you doing? Oh, it's an illusion. Thank you. But it's right now it's Phantom Lancer that we have to see doing stuff. He's gonna go for Mantis Tail by the looks of it. Still got level 1 Diffusal Blade. Is not really farming that fast. He's still below his teammate Queen of Pain, who has built probably towards a sheep stick to be able to get some control of her own. In the meantime, Empire getting ready again to oh, look at that. That's a spiked carapace. He really knew, or thought it was coming, so nice one there. Tower will probably be going down regardless for him. Flame Break will try to help out, but Fortification will not be enough to save that tower. Phantom Lancer's Illusion's doing the job there. Do they really want to go in there? They've got the 4-staff and the Blink Dagger. They could try. It could prove to be false. And are they maybe gonna? Nah, they're gonna try that. Oh, he's gonna lasso and he is gonna grab the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin gonna get vacuumed in, gonna actually get healed up again by the Mechanist. That are nice job. Will still be dropping probably though on the side. We'll see in a moment. Actually, he's staying alive for now. Wisp might not be so lucky. He does use his Dagon up on Blow Your Brain, who is gonna be killed off by ZXC blinking in there. So that's 1 for 1. Blink in, whoa, and there goes Goblet collapsing on the Nyx, still going down. We're still hanging around the sideline there. Moonlight, he is being spotted out by that gem, but it doesn't matter. He actually turns around, wants to go for Funnick going down. Can they escape right now? Gem on the floor, probably. Moonlight will still be dropping. Iron Shell proving too much, as well as, of course, the Brewmaster split. And looks like Queen of Pain, she will be safe. She'll blink away. She'll be just peachy. And where is that Gem of Truth at right now? Nowhere to be seen. Why is there? Was probably destroyed in that case.
Radiant's bottom.
Well, Power Rangers at least got that one out of it, but they did lose their Phantom Lancer and their Wisp, which is basically right now. Well, Queen of Pain still got a kill there, so that's nice. Queen of Pain actually only died once. We have to just not forget that one. 7 for 1 for 9 has been doing an amazing job as well. But still, it is Empire that definitely won that fight. They weren't able to get a tower in return for that, but they might get something extra. As we do have Roshan up soon again. Just about 20 seconds or something like that left. As that was a courier, by the way. Hello, ZXC. Jumping in there is going to be taken home by the Wisp. Nice save. That's a big one. That's a very big one. I wish I could see if there's someone that had something on it there. Damn it, I can't see that. Why can't I see that? Such a shame. Anyway, we don't see Cat with any new items for a while now. Not been getting that much farm, and of course also wants to save. I mean, if there is one good team fight for Empire, and I mean we know that they're strong in team fights, they might be able to push up on the tier 3. Where is the Gem of True Sight? Oh, and Bale gonna hit on 3 mana burn there as well, and he has to run. He has to run very fast. There goes that's the one I'm talking about. He tries to TP himself out, but can't do that. That was the Rod of Athos. That was so powerful. You saw, I mean, you saw the slow. He couldn't go anywhere. That's just massive. Oh, even though I think they would have killed him regardless, granted, but still, it's nice. That just guaranteed them to kill even more. And with that kill, they tried to take Roshan. And that's a Gem of Truth set back up on the Bat Rider. Did I just miss that one? That got picked up by someone or something? Probably. It probably was picked up by Godlike. Didn't buy a new one. Have to be more observant. Anyways, Roshan, maybe they're gonna try to do something for it. I mean, there is a BKB up and the Sonic Wave as well. There's the blink in. There's the screen, BKB on. Shadow Strike as well, Global Silence going off, so no Sonic Wave just yet. Even the BKB doesn't help against that one. Lasso going off, Flame Break, and that is gonna be ZXC going down. Roshan still alive for now. Disruption trying to help out, trying to save someone's life, but I think, yeah, Shadow Demon himself, he's gonna still drop. As the buyback comes from ZXC, he wants to go back, here comes the Nyx Assassin. Featherstun gonna hit up on Scandal. The chase is there. Funnick gonna go up the high ground. There comes Godlike blinking in, clapping. Wants to go for Cat, but Cat, he's gonna be saved by his teammates. A Flame Break though. Godlike will go down. Triple kill going the way of Funnick. Godlike will not go down. Never mind that. Funnick ultra kill that Flame Break. And he wants to go again for the screen of page. He can blink again in 3 seconds. Flame Break going through again. 4-6 might be able to do enough, and that's gonna be blinking. Godlike chasing him down. 5 stacks. Sonic Wave misses a rampage for Funnick. And they can do something with that. They might even go for the tier 3s. There's no buyback for Queen of Pain. They are just gonna go for Roshan instead though. Sorry for making you excited for just another Roshan kill. But Empire, I mean, that was good teamfight for them. And I mean, I have to say, the chase for Power Rangers, it was very close.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Like it was like either lose or win. Die or try or die. Try and die, apparently, for Power Rangers. Because they tried, they got like very low, but then Funny getting that Flame Break hit on 3 targets. They were already super low to begin with. And he ended up getting a rampage with that. And Silencer that picks up the Aegis, no real surprise there. As we see him with 500 gold, that's really not that much. There comes the Courier. And that's gonna be Assault Cuirass up on Funnick. He is gonna have a good time. He is not even highest up on net worth though, that's Scandal. Scandal's got 3,600 gold. And we still don't know what he's gonna buy, even though I'm kinda hoping at an Aghanims, which is also what he's already started up on, but we'll see what he's gonna buy, as Cat will be pushing a bit. In 2 seconds he'll be back to where he belongs though, which is apparently in the base. His own base, that is. As we have still got, I mean, Moonlight, he's not been able to farm for so long. I feel like he's been dying and he's been pushed back and he's been forced to be in fights and, you know, that kind of stuff. That's something that as a Phantom Lancer you really don't want to be forced into, because you need to farm. And he's not being able to. Even though he's now highest on top of net worth for his team, he is still not as high as farm as you might want him to be if you're a fan of the Phantom Lancer. There's also still tier 1 towers still standing up on Empires. Last tier 1 tower standing in the game actually. All tier 1 towers on Power Rangers are already down. Though the towers are even, by the way. 3 towers down on either team. Just take a quick look at the gold graph. I know you like graphs, so you have 7,500 gold in favor of Empire. No real surprise. And we have, wow, experience. That is a lot more than I was thinking actually. But that's also, of course, I mean, 15,000 experience in favor of Empire. Kills that happen early on in the game. Oh, we have a disconnect, so we have a pause. Kills that happen early on in the game mean a bit less than kills that happen later on in the game. For experience-wise, like you get more experience the higher level the target is that you kill off. So it makes sense that later kills give more experience. So that's why we see Empire getting so far ahead, because they are just they just get that much more later kills, and the early kills were done by Power Rangers, which is how they got ahead. And then Empire took the kills later game. And apparently you should follow Mag on Twitter. And I don't know what it says, what Godlike says, but I'm sure you might be able to. Maybe not, actually. But let's just do that. But yeah, we have also got a Latimer's offering up for the Brewmaster, so just a bit of a supporting role after that Blink Dagger. I mean, the auras still work when you are split up, so that's cool. You reconnected back. We're gonna see. I mean, look at that Funnick. He's just waiting. Waiting until someone shows up so he can lasso him and force him back. Tower will die just like that though. I mean, they know that they can't fight right now. They have got the global silence up, so if they initiate, they're gonna get silenced. And if they're gonna get too close, Empire initiates. So it's really a matter of waiting until you actually see the opening, or until you can make sure that you are actually forcing your opponent to go back, which is what they're trying to do right now. Phantom Lancer on the top lane, Queen of Pain on the bottom lane, next Assassin going down in the mid lane, Type going up. It was actually Scandal that was the kill. I would guess that Nyx Assassin is a bit too close, or actually was lassoed. Tower will still drop though. In the meantime, Dire Strike is fortified, so they will have some time. They're still gonna try to get the barracks, even though their top lane is being pressured a bit more. Nyx Assassin buying back, there's no fortification. There comes the TP. It's gonna be too late for the barracks, so Scandal picking that one up. Impale, slow. Is there gonna be more? Mana burn, Batrider, 14 seconds until he has another lasso, but they can't do anything. They don't have any extra initiations. It's gonna be only a tower getting picked up there, as well as a tower here. As, ZXC, I'm not sure why he's still standing there. He is gonna be dealing with a splitted up Brewmaster, and that's gonna be a BKB. Blink away, TP out, should be enough. Vacuum won't hit, because he was BKB. Tower, barracks, or barracks, I mean, still standing. Tower might not be. I mean, the question is was this worth it? Really, was this worth it? Losing two-tier towers for melee Rex? One could argue about that. Like, right now, you put Power Rangers, as Empire, you put them at a disadvantage of, you know, if they leave their base for too long, they will be forced to defend mid at some point. Regardless of what they're doing. They can't leave it alone, because their lane is gonna get pushed out, not in their favor. So that's what you do against Power Rangers. For Power Rangers, what I did against Empire was just make sure that, I mean, next time there's a lane just pushing up by itself. I mean, you have, if you leave a lane alone, like just like this, like a lane will be pushed out towards the one team, the tower will help push it back, and then it will push back to the other team. So in no way you force your opponent to also not be able to leave their base for too long, but it just takes a lot longer than if you have those extra bigger creeps with that barracks going down. So I'm in doubt, but you do have it at two places, so you can argue both ways. Personally, I don't think it was worth it, because I mean, you have got Power Rangers that is just a very mobile team. They can just have Wish just TPing in with his ulti, just pushing back mid lane, and then come back to where the team was fighting. That's no problem at all, and he can actually do that by himself, or should be able to. Same thing goes for Moonlight. Oh, he TP'd somewhere. Oh, he's just pushing. Same thing goes for Moonlight. He is a hero that is known for his pushing ability, the Brute Mother effect. Where are they going? This is bait. You have to be careful. Double damage rune activated by Black also. He's just gonna farm. Anyways, so you have got a Power Rangers very mobile, and then again, it works also in their favor. They've got a lot of pushing power. That Phantom Lancer, I'm calling it the Brood Mother effect, because Brood Mother does the same thing. I mean, if you leave her alone on the lane, she will push your towers. Phantom Lancer can do that same thing, and can push also at enormous speeds the later the game goes. And if you leave him alone only for a second, I mean, these illusions, even though the real Phantom Lancer is not there, his Manta-style illusions will create other illusions, and they will actually be able to, if left unattended, kill off barracks. So I'm not sure if that was worth it for Empire, but hey, their choice. Apparently they thought it was worth it, or couldn't do anything about it. But we'll see how it goes, how it works out for these people. These people. Wow, that sounds so bad. These players. These teams. We'll see how it works out for these teams. There you go. Having it. In the meantime, we have not seen ZXC buying something for ages, but he does have enough gold right now for a sheepstick if he wants that. And I think he wants that. Get it? There we go. Side device completed. So that's more disables going for anybody actually. They can disable the Batrider when he blinks in if he's fast enough on his toes, or on his fingers I should say. He will be able to do that. And I have to say, I mean, I see like when pauses happen, I have the bad habit to actually slightly watch the chat. That's a bad habit, yes it is. So I've seen people talking about Silencer. how, or at least not really talking, just asking how he's doing. And I have to say, I feel like this could be any other carry. I mean, yes, his silences help out the ulti, but I'm not feeling he's having that much of a big impact as one would expect him to. He did not have an easy lane though, or at least he did not have the lane that he was expecting to be. He's a bit slow and leveling, being on that aggressive tri lane that didn't really get any kills, so it's difficult to determine. But so far, he's not a bad pick. Let's put it that way. But he's not OP or anything like that. So I feel like he fits in. He is another unique hero with another unique ability. He's just dependent on when you pick him up. If he's gonna be able to stand against Phantom Lancer, I don't think so. But you know, in time, that might actually help out. As in, I mean, you want to have Empire, won't have team fight. That's what I mean. Yeah, the previous sentence didn't make any sense. Happens sometimes, you know. Anyways, he's got 4.4k gold. This Phantom Lancer, that is. And I'm kind of curious if he's gonna go for a heart. I'm hoping he's gonna go for a heart. He kind of needs a heart, I feel like. He's not been dying that much lately, though. We do have a Blink Dagger picked up by the Nyx Assassin, so that's gonna be him. Yeah, he doesn't have that much farm. He's got a Blink Dagger, a Magic Wand, and the Mana Boost, but that's because he died 9 times. Miss, hits, and he's just gonna push the tower a bit, seeing what he can do. And he goes away again. In the meantime, top lane is gonna get pressured slightly as well. Scandal. He's got indeed got himself an Aghanim. He's got already 2600 gold. We haven't looked at items for a while, my bad. Which one did I want to see? Is he still not bought? Maybe he wants to buy the heart straight off the bat, like just wait until he fully has it and then go for it. That could be the case. In the meantime, Cat, he has got himself building towards a BKB. Picked up the Ogre Club for that already. And they're gonna try to TP in this place, but looks a bit maybe not. No, they won't. And this is indeed, it forces Empire back. There's those illusions pushing out, and we do have a disconnect again, and a pause. Empire letting us know that they are not happy with that. Anyways. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, item-wise, I didn't really miss anything, I feel like. Once again though, if you feel like this cast is more awkward than my normal casts, I haven't been casting for like maybe a week or two. Yeah, that's been a while, so I've been a bit out of it, so that's why it could be could be odd. More odd than normal. Put a travel up on Funnick. Now, what I just said, with their 2 wrecks down, or sorry, 2 towers down, they're actually being forced a bit back towards their base against the Phantom Lancer, the pushing power of him. But with those boots of travel, they actually counter that almost completely. So I like that pickup. I mean, Funnick on himself is just a very farmed hero right now, very farmed Bat Rider, I should say. I'm not sure what he's doing there, how he can actually get out of there again. But he is, what are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting an illusion. But he is indeed very farmed, so he could pick that up. Still has 1k gold left. Let's just check out the gold per minute for a second. It is actually Phantom Lancer that's highest up on there. So he's just been doing Phantom Lancer things, just farming and pushing and farming and pushing. And I feel like this will go on until, I mean, if you look at, I've said it before, but group fight, based on that, Empire is getting ahead. So I feel like Empire should try to find a group fight. Preferably when they know that Phantom Lancer is not there. I mean, they were able to just go 5-man Dodo mid, and Power Rangers could not do anything against it. I mean, all they could do was counter push on the other lanes. Now, if they can do that again, and do that to all the lanes, they might be able to do that. And better yet, they still need to pick up the tier 2 towers on both the top and the bottom lane, so they might actually want to do that. And one of the things that is also nice to have, if you are indeed going to be Empire and you're going to be 5-man pushing on the bottom lane right now, you're forcing your opponent to just be standing here and being ready, just in case, unless they're going to try and split push, of course, because they didn't do that previous time as well. But in theory, you're going to be forcing your team to be there, and that means that the middle lane will get pushed out. And maybe you're not going to get a tier 3, but you might be able to get the range barracks, as we have got a solutions. I was going to say a BKB up on Blow Your Brain, or at least when the courier brings it towards him. More team fight, just standing there hitting stuff. I mean, basically the two only teamfight things that Power Ranger have is the Impale, which is very strong. I mean, you have an AoE stun. You have the Queen of Pink Sonic Wave. I'm not sure if I can call Phantom Lancer a teamfight hero, but if he gets a lot of illusions, he indeed is a bit of a teamfight hero because he is the team that fights. I know, it's bad pun. See, told you so. I'm having bad puns. More bad than normal, worse. Oh, English word. Looks like Matrix is having some issues with this stream, or at least with his connection to Dota. Hope that's not gonna continue. Of course, they're casting it together, by the way, both Villet and... Actually, no, it's Villet and Casper casting on StarLadder 1. Matrix is admin in this game, I believe. Oh well. Of course, the Russian cast is on StarLadder 1 on Twitch TV. So, just saying that. Heart was up on the Phantom Lancer, as you just saw. And it looks like they want to try to go for something, or at least waiting for someone to appear. They do realize that it's Blow Your Brain by himself. They might still try to go for him, as we do have Scandal picking up beside the Vice as well, so getting pretty farmed. But so far, I mean, they are just waiting. They're gonna go for Roshan, so maybe that's gonna be luring out a fight. I would expect also, I was gonna say, Blow Your Brain to be called in here so that he can pick up the Aegis again. And I don't think they saw him being called there, but they should be having a timer of Roshan. And so far, Empire have not missed a beat on that Roshan kill, so they might expect it. But then again, do you really want to go in when you know there's an enemy team that has a stronger team fight than you? I don't think so. So that's gonna be, actually, Scandal picks up the Aegis. So they kind of changed roles. Scandal, of course, is the hero that has got most farm for Empire. And with that sheepstick, I mean, pretty important role he plays. Even if he dies, he comes back with full mana. And of course, Darkseer is one of those heroes that is fairly mana dependent, and his wall's pretty intense. But if he dies, he comes back again. Oh, with TP, hello and bye, Phonic! Oh, Phonic said I could care less. Well, I do think he cares, because this could create an opening for Power Rangers to just push. Even though they can TP back towards the mid lane. Phonic 60 seconds out of play, he cannot buy back. He does not have the gold. Let's see what Power Rangers gonna try to do. I mean, they could still try to pick up the tier 1. It's still standing. And it looks like Goblak is gonna defend that in the meantime. Of course, this guy is gonna just push. They know that he is gonna, and with Manta Style Illusions helping out, the real one already backing off. So they can choose, do they want to defend their towers mid, or do they want to defend top? So far they don't have to choose just yet. Illuminate's gonna fly through, push the lane back. Tower still drops though. But they're being forced back without the initiation that they want to have from Phonic. They can't really stick around and stand there. In the meantime, they now have to defend their barracks. And I mean, they just have to use a lot of resources to get rid of these. And I mean, it's oh, Wisp TP in, backdoor, and fortification goes off. And that's Phantom Lancer helping out. That's the Doppelwalk helping out as well. Mana Leak upon the Wisp, and he'll be able to get himself out. And that is something they can just continue doing. If one lane is pushing in, then the other lane can be teleported to. Like, okay, you got the Phantom Lancer's illusions just pushing massively top lane, so they had to defend that, and they have to use more than one hero because, as you saw, those illusions are pretty tanky. So they could take that opportunity to just TP there and actually go half the barracks there. I didn't even think about that. That's brilliant. And it's probably not something that I should have probably thought about that, but still, I like it. And I mean, they almost got this tier 2, even if they didn't get any barracks. I mean, this is just a part of the potential that they can have. But luckily for Empire, they were fast enough to respond to that and know exactly. Apparently, they knew what they could expect. But yeah, I like it. So Nyx Assassin is gonna find Goblak. He's by himself. Now they know that there's also other people coming though. And he's actually backing off because Phonic still has a Gem of True Sight, or has a Gem of True Sight again, I should say. In the meantime, Wisp TPing in, just pushing the lane back. Gonna make sure that there's constant pressure here. 7 seconds until he's back again. 4 step forward, Spirit's hitting. He's not gonna be able to get a kill, but he is able to first silent away there. Queen of Pain already back to 3,700 gold. Might actually pick up, actually, not quite sure what she should pick up right now. I'm kind of curious to see what she's gonna. I'm hoping that she's gonna go for a bit of more damage, like an NKB or something like that. Just go move for a bit more semi-carry. I mean, Phantom Lancer is nice and all that. Oh, he blinks in, and there is the Bat Rider being turned into a pick. Also TP incoming from Moonlight, already out of mana though. Phonic still maybe trying to put up a lasso on someone. Moonlight might be a target. 4-step forward, Sonic Wave, Impale, it's on 2. And there's the Demonic Purge up on Scandal, but he doesn't need to move that much. Puts up a Dark Steel. Whoa, and there is people dropping left and right. Cat with his BKB, able to back himself out. Queen of Pain though, he died. Bot back. Triple kill going the way of Scandal. Sorry, of Blow Your Brain, as he also picks up the Phantom Lancer. Now lasso up on ZXC, who just bought back, by the way. He cannot die, he can't, but he does! And this could be trouble. Buyback now also from the Phantom Lancer. This will be the place where Cat will probably find his end, unless he can tether himself straight away to that Phantom Lancer. Let's see if he's gonna be lucky enough. There is no lasso. Flame Break forward, and there's the tether. He is indeed in time, but is he in time enough? Vacuum back in there, cut, he goes down! Blow Your Brain dominating, doesn't get an ultra kill for that, unfortunately for him. Too much time in between that. Moonlight, he already bought back, he cannot die again, or will he? He might, he is gonna drop by the looks of it. Mechanism helping out. Impale still hits up on 3 as well, and they are able to pick up the Bat Rider. But still Phantom Lancer goes down, as well as the Shadow Demon. More double kills going the way after a triple kill. Blow Your Brain gets a double kill, and that's a buyback from Phonic and already getting back here because of recall of the... Well, actually that was just boosted travel. Not even need a recall, and they will be able to pick up this barracks. There's nothing they can do, and they can do more as well. Empire, I do feel like they made full use of their capability of their team fight. Just stuck in there continuously, having that control over the entire fight. They pick up Cat again. It started out good for Power Rangers, but they cannot stand against this. An Empire, they're just gonna go for the tier 4s, and I do believe we will be seeing a GG getting called out in a moment. I was getting so excited for Power Rangers to maybe be able to do this, like being the dark horse and all in Star Series so far. But no can do. No GG just called. Oh no, there it is. I was gonna say no GG called just yet, but there it is. There's a GG called, and that will mean that Empire gets themselves 3 points in the StarLadder Season 5, which is of course what these teams are fighting in right now, with the top 4 teams in total at the end of the season. I have to say, this is only the 2nd game this season though. But the top 4 teams will be invited to go to Kiev for the LAN finals. So far though, 2nd game of the day, Season 5, StarLadder. My name is Sheever. Well, you can support me by going to youtube.com/SheeverGaming and subscribe there. And you can also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SheeverGaming, or go to facebook.com/SheeverGaming and like there, or follow me on Twitch, or subscribe on Twitch. I know, there's tons of options, but all under the same name. Anyway, we're gonna have another game coming up right next. It's gonna be 4FC taking on Foda, so stick around for that one. And there's gonna be another game after that one, which will be Absolute Legends versus TCM. Stick around, more Dota 2 coming your way for StarLadder Season 5. Don't go anywhere.